How's it? Welcome back. So having just wrapped up Michael Rodriguez's book, The Phase, we are now ready to hop into our next book discussion video series thing here on the channel. However, we will be doing a different book than what I've referenced in several recent-ish videos, where I was planning on doing this book after The Phase, The Wild Way to Lucid Dreaming. And we definitely will be hopping into this book here very soon, just not quite yet. Mostly because it's going to be a bit of a longer book to get through compared to this one, which I'll be talking about here in a second. However, this won't be on like the level of the last couple books that we did, where it took me like, geez, I don't know, 4 to 6 months or something to get through those books. I did like 60 to 70 plus videos on those things. So this definitely won't be that long, mostly because it's just like a way shorter book. But nonetheless, before getting like locked down in this for a month or two, I wanted to cover this book here instead. So this is Divine Dreamers by Jamie Munoz, who's, a really awesome guy, been supporting my work here for years. And I would imagine that probably the majority of people who follow me probably already know who this guy is. He's been in the community for a long time. He also teaches lucid dreaming, astral projection, and OBE stuff as well. And he also writes books, this being his newest one. However, this one is a bit different from his previous works, where he has a part in this book, but what this book primarily is, it's a compilation of a lot of different people from the community, some of which 100% you guys are going to know some of the people in this book. So he invited them to come and, write their own stories, share some techniques and stuff like that. And that's basically makes up the whole book. Interesting side note, I had an opportunity to be in this book, and I ended up turning it down, mostly out of fear, to be honest. Like, I'm super dyslexic, I read slow, I write worse. And so I ended up turning it down, but after reading it, would have been kind of dope if I had a part in there as well. But nonetheless, we'll be going through it. Probably shouldn't be too many videos. I didn't make a ton of highlights in here. So I'll just kind of go through it, read some things, go with the flow, and, we'll see how many videos come out of it. But nonetheless, very awesome book. I'll just say this off the top. I would totally recommend it. It's a quick read. It serves really well, I would feel, at like giving you inspiration for your practice, right? I'd say it's more inspiring than like, here are like the real to-dos on how to do the practice, like say with The Phase. That was super specific, all these different techniques, this is how you do it. Or this is more like an inspirational story coming from a ton of different angles, right? All these different authors sharing their personal stories and stuff like that. So super cool read. And yeah, we'll be diving in next.